Our top story at this hour, a Scottsdale woman voicing concerns after an alleged international theft ring was busted at an Airbnb right across the street from her home. An update to a story we first brought you last night.
Yeah, that woman says that she wants there to be more vetting and security from short-term rental companies. But what can actually be done? Fox 10's Nicole Krasean asked Scottsdale police, and she's live tonight with more. Nicole.
Well, good evening, Ellen and John. These short-term rentals are, of course, very popular in Scottsdale, and they are required to get an annual license to operate within the city. Police say that most of the renters that show up to these properties are respectful and follow the rules, but there are some who use them to throw big parties or commit serious crimes.
This is my neighborhood now.
I'm just hoping the city can do something because this is getting ridiculous.
Linda Tabor says the chaotic arrest of 7 alleged South American theft group members right outside her home last week heightens her concern about rental properties popping up on her block.
I wish I didn't have Airbnbs. It's the worst thing. There's hardly any neighbors left, so you have no one to even look out for you to say, oh, there's somebody suspicious.
Scottsdale police confirming the property was an Airbnb rental, which was rented out to 7 people and 2 dogs.
It was basically rented on May 19th, and that was just before they arrived into the valley on May 20th, and that's when our surveillance team began looking at them.
Police arresting all 7 after detectives documented the group burglarizing 2 homes in Mesa and Tempe. PD still working to confirm what name was used to reserve the Scottsdale property and the payment used. But officers do say there's been a higher rate of reported fraudulent rentals made within 48 hours of check-in.
One of the tips that came from our short-term rental squad was reservations that are within 48 hours and the name and the payment method don't match up tend to be people that are renting it for the purposes of doing something that maybe they shouldn't, throwing a large party or something like that.
PD says some high-end companies in Scottsdale insist on meeting renters at the home. The department encouraging property owners to be vigilant with matching IDs and payment methods.
It's not something that the short-term rental companies will always validate on their own. It's something that the owners and the management companies would want to look at to make sure that they're getting the same person in there that's actually paying for that reservation.
Linda hoping for more vetting on properties, not just for the purchasing renter, but also their guests.
That's how you end up with a mess like what went on because he passed or whoever paid, and then they bring all these other people in with them, and you have this mess. Not everybody's that way, but like I said, when you get the bad ones, that's when it's the worst.
And Scottsdale Police Department has its own short-term rental unit dedicated to handling concerns from residents like Linda about properties. We have information on how you can contact them if you do have any issues on our website, fox10phoenix.com. Now, we did also reach out to Airbnb for any comment about the arrest made at that rental property, as well as more insight into how property owners can vet the people who are renting their properties. We are still waiting for a response. Reporting live tonight in Phoenix, Nicole Krasean, Fox 10 News.
Nicole, thanks.